Hi everybody, welcome back to Jenkins Boatworks. I am Chuck Jenkins, and in this episode of Building the Haven 12 and a half, we're going to start sewing the sails. It's a complicated part of the project and there's a lot to it. We've got a lot of video that we've already done, and so I expect we'll probably have probably three videos on sail making. The first part of this, we're working on the jib. It is the smaller sail, and that quite honestly gives me an opportunity to get a little practice in with some of the smaller panels. The main sail's huge. The other thing I'd like to express is that we got this kit from Sailrite, and if sail making is something that you've ever thought about doing or think you might want to try, I would encourage you to do it. This kit from Sailrite has everything you need, and their support people are just fantastic. I can't say enough good things about them. So anyway, we'll take a detailed look at how we start putting the jib together, and remember to like and subscribe to the channel if you like the project or you want to see more boat building video, and we're glad you're here. This is my original t-shirt, but I have ordered a bunch and I have more that don't have epoxy on them. If you want one, we're selling those for $15. All I have is extra large, so that's the only size I have, but I have several of them, so comment down below and we'd be happy to get one out to you. And I guess that's it. Let's get started. This will be the first episode in sail making. The sails for the Haven 12 and a half are a jib, and I'm going to use a gaff rigged main. I ordered the kit from Sailrite several months ago, and it's been waiting for me, and it comes with everything. This roll here is all the cloth for the main, which I haven't opened yet. I have just started experimenting with the jib, and these are actually the top two sections. They send you everything. There's the battens, there's Dacron folded tape, like for the edges. There's a bolt rope. There's even a wire cable. There's grommets, there's basting tape, which we'll use here in a few minutes. It's just a whole thing. Well, so anyway, now here is the sailcloth for the jib, part of which I've already got into. And I started using my grandmother's old white machine. It is a beast, but it broke, and I took it to Missouri Sewing Machine to have them try to fix it. They told me it was going to be 8 weeks. And so anyway, I went crazy, and my wife and daughter decided they wanted in on this deal, so we got a Sailrite machine, and this thing is super cool. This is the LSZ model, which means that it can do a zigzag, which we want when we're doing sails. So they've got some really cool videos at Sailrite about everything these machines do. I did an awful lot of YouTube videoing, watching last night. And so anyway, we've got our outfeed table from the circular saw is now turned into a sewing table. And I just took a piece of plastic off of this table the machine's on, just so we have something for the sail to run out on as we're sewing. And I just got all this junk out just to kind of look at it and to show you all what it comes with. This deal was excellent. I thought about, how was I going to get sails for the boat, and we're so close to being complete. Here she is over here. That's the jib club up on the foredeck. It's like a boom for the jib. And so anyway, we're really getting close, and it's absolutely time to start worrying about these sails. And I've been thinking about them for a long time. If I'd wanted to get just a set made, I could have done that, but I probably would have been talking 15, 16, maybe even $1,800. And so I got on Sailrite's website, and when I found out that they knew what a Haven 12.5 was and actually had all the pre-cut panels and everything that goes with it, everything you need to do it, and it was just slightly better than $500, I was like, okay, I built a whole boat, I can surely sew the sails. So anyway, the way it works is these panels are all numbered. So like this is, I believe this is number 5. And then the top one, maybe you can see that number 6 on the edge. And you have this basting tape like this. This rolls off of there, it's sticky on 2 sides. And so you put it in between the panels and it holds them together, and then you sew them. So anyway, I'm pretty excited about it. I had sewed some sails a long time ago with the first boat I ever built. I didn't even have a kit. I just bought sailcloth and started sewing them together. And it actually worked pretty good. I still had the jib from it, which I actually used on a Demon 15. Boy, that's been years ago. Well, we'll do some more videos as we start sewing, and hopefully it'll go good. Okay, so this is panels 1 and 2. Number 2, yeah, there's 2 right there. Okay, and so this is the foot of the sail, and this would be the leech. So, okay, here's number 4. So number 4, and number 3. So my guess is number 3 should go right there, and see that matches up. So we put our basting tape on there and get that together, and then we should be able to sew it. It's got little lines right here. I don't know if you can see those. It's a seam line, so it just washes you through. It's like paint by number. Okay. So I think I should just be able to. Now let's see how did I do the last one. Okay, yeah, I've got this one will go on top of this one. So, and that makes sense, because you're going to take it and you're going to match it up with this line. So, take this basting tape, and we're going to come up to the edge of there, right on that, and then just try to lay it down on there. Now I got started crooked. It doesn't have to be perfect. You've got some tolerance. I'd say that seam line is probably, a 1/2 to 3/4 of an inch. Okay, just like that. And bring it on to there. Let's cut that off. They give you several rolls of this, so I think I probably am going to have plenty. Cut that off. Now that's on there nice and good. And then just lift the white part off. It leaves, you probably can't see, it's a transparent double-sided stick. So it's stuck on there now. This is nothing, this is just trash. And then there we go. Okay. It's still not right on that. Okay, I believe that's good. I rolled this up so I can get through the throat of the machine here, and it's going to get more and more difficult as we go through time, because the sails are going to get bigger. And quite honestly, I started with the jib because I know the main's going to have much bigger panels. Okay, so that gets me to where I can set the foot down. And I've got it on a zigzag. And get my foot pedal over there where I can get to it. All right, here goes nothing. I rolled this up and I taped the back end, so hopefully it won't be too much of a monster to get through. So far so good. It's got a backup feature. Put a couple of stitches in there and then come on back through it. And now we're going to have to do a whole nother row of stitching on this. If you do the zigzag, it calls for having two stitchings. So now I gotta lift the foot up and the needle is up. So I should be able to just push it out. Yes. Anybody that knows what they're doing with sewing is probably laughing, but it's amazing what you can learn on YouTube. All right, so now we're gonna hold on to those so those don't get lost. Okay, good. Look at that. We pretty much got the whole sail here now, the jib. Okay, so this one's got to go on here. So this is panel 4 goes on 5, except I'm going to put that one on top of that, and then this one goes on here. I'm going to put the top half together, so these 3 sections will be together before I try to attach them to this one. I don't know that it would make any difference, but they say it's easier to do like the bottom half and the top half, and then put it together. So that's what I'm doing. Okay, same routine. We're gonna put our basting tape on here. This is a much smaller seam, so this shouldn't be too tough. Okay, it's sticky underneath there. And I'm gonna put that on there. I don't guess I need to have it running the whole length of the seam. The idea is just to get enough on there to hold it together while you're trying to sew it. So that's probably good. I did go the whole thing because I'm a little bit OCD. So all right, so that's good. Now, okay, there we go. Lay this dude on top of that one. Just try to make it straight, even at the leech. It's got these little blue lines on here. It makes it real easy. You can just line them up. Okay, and then that's that. And then just lay it on there. Boom. That's it. We'll paste these together and we got the whole jib. We had to do batten pockets and the leech and luff edges and that sort of thing, but yeah, cool. Okay, so it goes against the hemline, but against the edge,
The head patches should be flush with the left edge of the sail.
which is here.
Okay.
And then this goes against the hemline, the leech headline, hemline.
And a 1/16 inch inside the hemline.
Oh, so we're gonna come in slightly in there, like that. A 1/16 of an inch, so like that. Okay, so what we're doing is we've got the patches for the reinforcement in the corners, and we've done the one in the clue and the tack. Then this one is for the head, and the kit comes with this already stapled together. There's 5 layers, and then you basically have to stitch on the edge of each layer, but you just do it through the whole thing. So there's a staple in here holding the thing together. That's just the way it comes. And then, so you just put it on there. We're just going to baste it on there. It goes up to within a 1/16 of an inch to the hemline on the leech, and it goes all the way to the edge of the sail on the luff. So basically like that. We're going to baste that down, and then we'll just take and we'll sew here, 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 and here, and here, and that makes the reinforcement for the corner. They call these patches. All right, here's some basting tape. You don't need a whole lot, just enough that we can hold it. Silly dogs. And I better pull this little sticker off of here. Okay. I believe that's good. Just like that.
You went to the top or the bottom?
No, I think we're gonna be okay.
Okay.
Yeah, the directions are great. They suggest that you read through all the directions before you even start. And I did that when I first got the kit. So I think I know what I'm doing, but I'm still reading ahead to try to keep up with it. Now, we want this right on here. We are on to the second one, which is right there. Okay. Drop that down like that. Bury the needle. We're still going through 5 pieces right now, so that's why this machine is wonderful. Stopped it with a needle up. All right. Oh, that's a nice one. Nicely done. I see why people like this sail. Okay, so that's what those seams look like for that reinforcement. I expect we're going to make a hem and fold this over here, and I'm sure we'll have a piece of tape that goes down the outside of that that'll get us all the way up to the head there to where, you know, that's all sewed down. But so far so good. Time to read more directions. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.